First fish on the KFred is a little yellow bass. Oh, got him right there. Hit it again. What do we got now? Ooh, that thing's dark color. Another little drum. Wearing out the drum with the KFred A3. Check that out. Another tiny drum. Wow. Another drum. Number 3. Got him. Whatever that is, we got him. Been a pretty good little fight too. Oh yeah, we'll take that. Look at how red. The last time I caught them in here, they were this red. The last time I caught these fish in here, they were red like this, and I really don't know the significance of that, but when they come out of the water, they are just copper. Got him. Oh, that one's fighting good. Yes, come on in here. This is gonna be a pretty good bluegill right here. Yep. Check that out. Check that stud out. How dark he is. This fish surprised me with that dark color pattern. But we got him. Well, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Whoop, about to break some rods here. They went one side, we went the other. Try that again. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Just out of school, got the boys with me. There's Joe, there's JK, and me. We got our fishing wagon with us. We don't usually carry it much.
We're using a lot of stuff, and we're just using the wagon to get it down to the water.
Yep, got our cheese puffs and our Starry drink in tow. 3 containers of worms. We probably won't need anywhere near that many. 3 or 4 rods with us, threw in a raincoat or 2, and we're just walking around the back way of our local spillway. So, there's actually a little bit of a crowd here today. We actually had a guy pull up right behind us. Kind of fishy sometimes, because where we were, you get it fishy when we're fishing, because the spot I parked to walk in is usually not one people are willing to walk, except this time of year, because the crappie are in, and people are getting their crappie limits below the dam. And while I would love to catch some, that's not what we're targeting. We're not targeting crappie with earthworms. We're looking for shell cracker. Plus, I was here just the other day and was just wearing out some little baby drum, and you know, I want to get the kids catching something, so I'm gonna let them throw some worms in over here and see if they can't catch a few of those. So both the boys have worms out right now. They've just got an earthworm, and JK's got his under a little split shot because he's got a heavier rod and we need it to cast. Joe is fishing an ultralight, and so he is weightless. He is a weightless worm on the bottom. Joe's that a fish? Joe's already got the first fish in. We've been here like 3 minutes. Joe's got a drum. Joe caught a drum. I'm sitting here running my mouth, and Jonko, let it sit, buddy. Give it time. You got you a little drum, man. He had it a little while too. You want Cam? This is what I was kind of hoping would still be in here for the boys to come catch. There we go. All right, throw him back. Pinch him hard. All right, give him a toss. Goodbye, little drum. Maybe he'll live. But what I'm fishing today is some KFred. That is Kendall Frederickson hand-tied jigs, and I actually came out a couple of days ago. I've been trying these out. This is the A1. Looks a little bit worse for the wear. We've had it hung up and, you know, things like that, but I'm gonna be pitching that. And so we're just gonna throw out this A1 first under a cork. And I'm doing something I haven't done before. I'm fishing braid, and I'm not too confident in it. I spooled my whole spool in 10-pound braid. I normally have 4-pound mono on. Joe, you got another drum, man. Joe, listen, when you first feel that bite, you got to go ahead and reel when you first feel the tug. They're swallowing your hook, and I don't have any pliers because these drum have your line long enough, they're swallowing the hook on us. Joe, right now, John Cohen, get Joe's rod. Nobody's listening to me. Oh, Daddy caught one. Daddy caught one. Daddy caught a crappie. That's probably actually big enough to keep. Having to have a little pep talk with the kids here, but we just pulled in a crappie. While I knew crappie were in right now, I did not expect them in this calm water over here. So we'll get a quick measurement on him. Oh yeah, that's an 11.5 inch. We're good with that. Joe done got another drum. Right there in the basket. My goodness, we got fit. John Cohen, are you biting your own hook? That's awesome. That's awesome. Good job. All right, drum number 3. Chunk him back. Joe, you want to go for another one?
Yeah.
All right. All kinds of drums. So look, watch your line swim away, okay?
Yes.
When your line starts swimming away, you lift it up. You own the drum, son. You gotta watch your line, both of you now. All right, drum number 4, I think. All right, whoa, what you got? Dude, that is the tiniest fish I think I've ever seen.
That's a little yellow.
That's a little shell cracker. We're hunting his mom and daddy. So JK just got his first one in finally.
Can you catch me?
He got away from me. All right, I think we're on to 4 baby drum, a tiny little shell cracker, and we've got one like 12-inch crappie in. So definitely looking for more crappie and bigger shell cracker. All right, let it sit now. Oh, he's on there, ain't he? Oh, that's a little better fish. No, same size. So even these baby drum put up a good fight on this ultralight stuff, so the kids keep thinking we got monsters. Another little drum. Well, I messed around and turned the camera off instead of on, but JK just got a bigger drum. Dude, you weren't kidding. John Cohen told me 15 minutes ago that he thought that he had found a big fossil. And I didn't pay him no attention, but this is a massive horned coral. Like 2.5 inches long. It's pretty sweet, dude. Let's put that in my pocket.
From catching probably the same one of these. I got it like right there, and it has the same little gold on the face, bluish goldish.
This one is not quite fighting like a drum. A little bit bigger one.
Oh, my word.
Drum, no, needs to be bigger, guys. Drum are hitting jigs. Huh. I don't know what kind of signs of the times that is, but drum are hitting jigs.
That is a pretty big one.
And he was flipping his rod down in the rocks, or down in the water to get the grass off, and caught the tiniest little bluegill. You ain't got no worms.
Can I throw it back?
That is a green sunfish, so that's not a bluegill. I don't know if y'all can see the little blue stripes down his mouth, and he's also got a big mouth compared to a bluegill. That's a little green sunfish. Just pinch him. He's all right. All right, let's get you up the hill. Well, we put in an afternoon of it until everybody got a little cranky, a little hungry, a little thirsty, and the fish quit biting on top of that. So yeah, we wound up throwing our little crappie back. We caught, I don't know, a couple of dozen drum, a few little bluegill, a little baby tiny green sunfish, but nothing worth writing home about. But we had a good afternoon. We went through 2 containers of worms, and now it's time to go find some supper.